Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Danny and Gary here. We hope that you are surrounded by love. And if you have a moment to come on in and sing along and share in the love, I'm not sure what the theme is this week.
April Fools.
April Fools, today is our daughter Savannah's birthday. And April Fool's Day is our daughter Fiona's birthday. I know.
But she's going out of town next week while I have to stay here and work on the salt mines.
Yeah, so we have an April Fool's baby.
So we have no show next week because I don't want to do it alone.
And I'll be up in Seattle celebrating Fiona.
Yeah, missing one of my weeks of shows.
I know. I'm so sorry. But anyway, happy Tuesday. Let us know how you are and, what you're doing. And today is there's Paul Carlin. Hey, Paul, Paul came all the way down from San Luis Obispo to see Gary's opening night show of Showstopper, which we all hope you'll come to see. And then we went out to a late cafe. And Paul also treated for snacks, and he's just a great guy, and we appreciate the support and the love. And
he sent me an email or a text, and I haven't answered it yet because I've been getting ready for the show, but I shall.
Hi, Joanne Tinder's here. Hello, beautiful. We're so happy you're here. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys, if you're feeling stressed, I hope you guys feel the love, because we're going to send it out because it's April Fool's.
Yes, we have to do the April Fool's show today, which is sort of like an April Fool in itself because it's 7 days before April Fool's.
Right.
But
my kids are a week apart. I know it was kind of my fertile time of year apparently, because they're exactly a week apart. They were actually due on the same day. I'm trying to see. I haven't seen you come up on Facebook yet. I know we have somebody. Oh, there you are. I see you. Just wanted to make sure it was working, because if I don't do my technical duties. But anyway, so Gary's show opened on Friday, and it's a really beautiful thing to watch an idea go through its evolution and creation, and then when it comes to life on stage is really a kind of an amazing thing to watch, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, honey.
Please come see it.
Yeah, I just emailed. I sent a big email out, but I don't know if too many people got it. I think people, a lot of the group, the mass emails go to spam all the time. But I tried it out. It's on MailChimp to see if anybody got it. So there you have it.
So hopefully some of you got it.
Well, I hope we see everybody there. We had our opening night last Friday. And it was great fun. People seemed to enjoy it, and
it was a lot of friends in the room, so it was really a room full of love, and it was great. You were amazing.
So I have to do this here. Get the guitar on. Okay, there we go.
You got everything. It sounds kind of loud.
You think it's loud?
Sounds a little loud. Does that sound too loud to you guys? Joanne Tinder had a lot of songbirds singing all day.
Had a lot of what?
Songbirds singing all day.
Did you sing with them?
Yes. Did you? I love listening to the birds. And we have an English Tudor house, so there's the high pitch roofs. And every year the birds come and build their little nests in the eaves of our house, and so I can hear all the little cheep 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 when the little babies are born. And so it makes me happy. I see them making nests right now.
And I'm wearing my Hades hat. This is the hat with the logo of my daughter Savannah, as her artist name is Hades. That the A is upside down like a V. So that's her, and she is 29 today.
She's 29 today. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, I can explain it to you.
It just seems like yesterday they were so little. I know, I can't believe it. But she's not feeling well today, which makes me sad, or we would have been having dinner with her tonight. And,
yes.
And her boyfriend who's in town. So anyway, happy birthday to Savannah, and happy birthday to Gary and I, because, she's pretty great.
Yep, that's true. And so I'm going to start off with 2 Ricky Nelson songs, because he did 2 Fool songs.
I like that one.
And then I'm going to do some ballads, and I don't know if Peter Krantz will be here, but I'm sure we're going to do a good amount of schmaltzy things today. So,
Oh, Peter loves schmaltz.
nah, I don't know. I don't know. So here we go. Oh. I used to play around with hearts that hastened at my call. But when I met that little girl, I knew that I would fall, poor little fool. Oh yeah, I was a fool, poor little fool, I was a fool, oh yeah. She played around and teased me with her carefree devil eyes. She'd hold me close and kiss me, but her heart was full of lies, poor little fool. Oh yeah, I was a fool, poor little fool, I was a fool, oh yeah. She told me how she cared for me and that we'd never part. And so the very first time I gave away my heart, poor little fool, oh yeah. I was a fool, poor little fool, I was a fool, oh yeah. The next day she was gone and I knew she lied to me. She left me with a broken heart and won her victory, poor little fool, oh yeah. I was a fool, poor little fool, I was a fool, oh yeah. Well, I played this game with other hearts, but I never thought I'd see the day that someone else would play love's foolish game with me, poor little fool, oh yeah. I was a fool, poor little fool, I was a fool, oh yeah. Poor little fool, oh yeah. I was a fool, poor little fool, oh yeah.
Poor little fool.
I was doing the regular parts and the background parts in that song.
But you did good. My
Well,
mom's here, Betty
Betty.
Hoffman. Hi, Mom. We're so happy you're here. It's April Fool's. We know we're celebrating Savannah's birthday today, but next Tuesday is our daughter Fiona's birthday on April 1st, and I will get to see her for her birthday, which I'm very excited.
So Eric Hilliard Nelson, born May 8th, 1940 and died December 31st, 1985, only 45 years old, right? Is that, let's see. Yeah, I think so. Wow. Known professionally as Ricky Nelson until his 21st birthday when he officially dropped the Y and simply became Rick Nelson. By age 8, he started alongside his family in the radio and television series The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. In 1957, he began a long and successful career as a popular recording artist. As one of the top teen idols, his fame led to the motion picture role co-starring with John Wayne and Dean Martin in Howard Hawks' Western feature Rio Bravo. He placed 53 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 in between 1957 and 1973, including Poor Little Fool in 1958, which was the first #1 song on Billboard magazine's then newly created Hot 100 chart. He recorded 19 additional top 10 hits and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on January 21st, 1987. Nelson began his entertainment career playing himself in a radio sitcom series, The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. Nelson released his first single, but Nelson died in a plane crash on December 31st, 1985, flying from Guntersville, Alabama to Dallas, Texas for a concert. The plane he was on, the Douglas DC-3, had a history of mechanical problems. Again, musician friends, please don't fly in any private planes. The lyrics of Fools... Now, the next tune I'm going to do is Fools Rush In. The lyrics were written by Johnny Mercer with music by Rube Bloom. Let's see. Poor Little Fool was written by Sharon Seeley and first recorded by Rick Nelson in 1958. Sheely wrote the song when she was 15 years old. She met Elvis Presley, and he encouraged her to write. It was based on her disappointment following a short-lived relationship with John Everly of the Everly Brothers. Sheely brought Ricky Nelson to record the tune. Sought Ricky Nelson. She drove to his house and claimed her car had broken down. He came to her aid, and she sprang the song on him. The song was recorded by Ricky on April 17, 1958, and released on Imperial Records. The Jordanaires, who backed up Elvis, were his backup group as well. That's what I was singing the high part there with the little break there. Following its success, Sheely worked with Eddie Cochran. Let's see if there's anything more about Fools Rush In. Anyway, Fools Rush In was a Johnny Mercer song, kind of a classic song, but Ricky did his version of it. So let's do that one. Here we go.
Tina Saddington's here.
Oh,
Hello,
boy.
beautiful.
And Cinda's here.
And Cinda and Brian are here. Opening night
Fantastic.
was amazing. We can't wait till you guys have a chance to see Showstopper. Gary, it was great.
Here we go. Fools rush in where angels fear to dread. Let me start that again. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. And so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head. Though I see the danger there, and if there's a chance for me, then I don't care. Oh, fools rush in where wise men never go, but wise men never fall in love. So how are they to know? When we met, I felt my life begin. So open up your heart and let this fool rush in. Though I see the danger there, if there's a chance for me, then I don't care. Oh, fools rush in where wise men never go, but wise men never fall in love. So how are they to know? Your heart and let this fool rush in. Open up your heart and let this fool rush in.
I haven't heard that song forever.
I know.
It's great. I love it. It was wonderful.
It's a forever song.
And my little brother Mark Hoffman is here. Hi, Mark. Marky Poo. I have two brothers. I have an older and a younger brother. And in my mind, Mark is 12 years old, even though.
Well, in every guy's mind, they're 12 years old.
Yes, and Mark is, my daughter Savannah went through some really bumpy times, and we had to send her away to a therapeutic program and wilderness school, therapeutic boarding school out in Utah. And my little brother was out there, and he stepped in and was really her parent and, did things that we couldn't be there for. So we are forever grateful. And Savannah and Mark have a really unique, wonderful, beautiful relationship. And I always love watching that. But that's my brother Mark. And Fiona loves him too. He was always when we went to stay there that one time when they were little, they were like 18 months and 2, and they're jumping all over his bed at 6 a.m. and he gets up all happy with them. We're like, okay, great, good night.
Well, the parrot was there when he was
there.
there,
The
right?
parrot, yeah, that's when Elvis lived there. Elvis the parrot, he was a lot of fun.
It's African gray, right?
I don't know what kind of parrot he was. He was a
Mark,
green one.
Mark will tell us. Oh, green. I thought he was gray. Okay.
Elvis was green. He did have a gray one, I think, at one time.
All right. So, what kind of fool am I? Did you leave the speaker on? You didn't. I'm getting a little weird echo. What kind of fool am I is a popular song written by Leslie Brickus and Anthony Newley that was published in 1962. It was introduced by Anthony Newley in the musical Stop the World, I Want to Get Off. It comes at the end of Act 2 to close the show. Brickus and Newley received the 1961 Ivor Novello Award for the best song musically and lyrically. Anthony Newley, born 24th of September, 1931. Oh, I'm yawning. And I'm a little
Do you
tired.
need it? Do you need a
I
nap?
need a nap, yes.
I hope you don't fall asleep on air. You can fall asleep anywhere.
Anthony Newley was an English actor, singer, songwriter, and filmmaker, a latter-day British Al Jolson. He achieved widespread success in song and on stage and screen. One of Broadway's greatest leading men from 1959 to 1962, he scored a dozen entries on the UK Top 40 chart. Newley won the 1963 Grammy Award for the Song of the Year for What Kind of Fool Am I? You know, and Anthony sang like this, What kind of fool am I? Sung by Sammy Davis Jr. and wrote Feeling Good, which became a signature hit for Nina Simone. His songs have been performed by a wide variety of artists, including Fiona Apple, Tony Bennett, Barbra Streisand, Michael Bublé, and Mariah Carey. With his songwriter partner, Leslie Brickus, Newley was nominated for an Academy Award for the film score of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, featuring Pure Imagination, which has been covered by dozens of artists, and, of course, Candyman, a #1 hit for Sammy. In 1963, Newley and Brickus won the Grammy Award for Song of the Year for What Kind of Fool Am I? And that year, they also had a hit comedy album called Fool Britannia, the result of improvisational satires of the British Profumo scandal. If you want to look that up, it was a scandal involving prostitutes and things by a team of Newley and his then wife, Joan Collins, the scandalous Joan Collins, and Peter Sellers. Among the many hits Newley wrote for others, he made hits are Goldfinger. He wrote, let's see. Goldfinger, he's the man with the Midas touch. Whatever it is. Anyway, he wrote that. He also wrote, that was music by John Barry. He wrote the lyrics for that. And Feelin' Good, which became a hit for Nina Simone. In the 70s, Newley became a tax exile and went to live in Florida. He was a very popular talk show guest and was on the Hollywood Squares. But gradually his career had begun to flounder. He had taken risks that eventually led to his downfall in Hollywood. Through the 1980s and 1990s, he worked to achieve a comeback. That year, he was diagnosed with cancer and had one kidney removed. He moved in with his mother, Gracie, in Surrey. With his cancer arrested, he continued to work, recording songs from Fiddler on the Roof and Scrooge. He enjoyed his final popular success on stage in the latter musical, which showed in London and toured British cities, including Liverpool, Birmingham, Bristol, and Manchester. He summed up the previous 2 decades in remarks from the stage. I went to Vegas for 22 years, married some absolutely charming women, and gave them all my money. That's why I'm here. He was an early influence on David Bowie, who was a fan of his. After Newley died, Bowie recorded What Kind of Fool Am I as a tribute. So here we go.
Patty Silversher's here, and
Oh,
Jennifer Lee Warren's here.
Oh,
Hi,
yay.
Hi, everybody.
Jennifer's my favorite. What?
Jennifer.
What kind of fool am I? Oh,
She
good.
tuned
It's
in.
a great.
That's one of her
I'd love
favorite
to hear
tunes.
you sing that.
Yeah, that
I-
would be amazing.
I'm going to be playing a little show in, I think it's Pasadena on Saturday, April 12th for our mutual friend Jason Luckett. So if you're around, I'm hoping she's going to be around there, but she's probably working. So,
All right.
all right, here we go. What kind of fool am I? Honey, you can answer that question later. What kind of fool am I who never fell in love? It seems that I'm the only one that I have been thinking of. What kind of man is this? An empty shell, a lonely cell in which an empty heart must dwell. What kind of lips are these that lied with every kiss, that whispered empty words of love, that left me alone like this? Why can't I fall in love like any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. What kind of clown am I? What do I know of life? Why can't I cast away this mask of play and live my life? Why can't I fall in love like any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am.
Well, shit, howdy, man. I'm over here bawling. It's, I mean, my nose here. That was beautiful.
It's a good
That's
song.
a great
It's a great
song.
song, and Sammy sang it.
Tina Seddington. That was beautiful, honey.
I remember hearing that in the radio when I was a kid. I loved this. I love the way he sang that last note. So it's I am. I think that was Sammy's key. So
I don't know.
I don't know how he smoked all those cigarettes and sang as well as he did, but you know, dancers always smoked. When I was in rehearsals, dancers always smoked back in the day. But
Everybody did.
well, my parents did. I did up until about 1980.
Yeah. I never did smoke cigarettes, but my
Well,
parents did. My mom quit when I was in college, I think.
When I was in high school, the cool cigarette to smoke was Marlboros because in the box. But then, when I got to LA City College, I started hanging out with the black kids, and I smoked Cools because they smoked Cools. So I wanted to be like them. So I smoked. Then I became a menthol smoker from then on.
Well,
How many people smoked out there? How many people smoked menthols?
Oh God.
Well, come all the way up to Cool. We got every. So I got that song about smoking. I'll do it one of these days again. Okay, here we go. This is a Beatles song. It's from Magical Mystery Tour, the 1967 album. The song's lyric describe the titular fool, a solitary figure who is not understood by others, but is actually wise. In his authorized biography many years from now, Paul McCartney says he got the idea for the premise from the Dutch design collective, The Fool, who were the Beatles' favorite designers in '67, and told him that they derived their name from the tarot card of the same name. According to McCartney, the song possibly relates to a character such as Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, the Beatles' meditation teacher. The Fool on the Hill was mine, and I think I was writing about someone like Maharishi. His detractors called him a fool. Because of his giggle, he wasn't taken too seriously. It was this idea of a fool on the hill, a guru in a cave, I was attracted to. I was sitting at the piano in my father's house in Liverpool hitting a D6th chord, and I made up Fool on the Hill.
Alistair Taylor, in his book Yesterday, reports a mysterious incident involving a man who inexplicably appeared near him and McCartney during a walk on Primrose Hill and then disappeared again soon after. McCartney and Taylor conversed about the existence of God. In Taylor's account, this incident prompted McCartney to write The Fool on the Hill. So, here we go. Day after day, alone on a hill, the man with the foolish grin is keeping perfectly still. But nobody wants to know him. They can see that he's just a fool, and he never gives an answer. But the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Well on the way, head in a cloud, the man of 1,000 voices talking perfectly loud. But nobody ever hears him or the sound he appears to make. But he never seems to notice. But the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. And nobody seems to like him. They can tell what he wants to do, and he never shows his feelings. But the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Round, 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 and round and round. And he never listens to them. He knows that they're the fools. They don't like him. The fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round.
That's beautiful. Patty said, Silver Surf said she's singing along with you. So we
course
heard
she
you,
is.
Patty. Diane Young is here. Hello, welcome, Diane. We always love it when we have new people come.
Excellent.
We hope that you can come in and sing along and share in the love, because music is very healing.
And we're all fools today. This
And we're
is
all fools
our
to-
April Fool. You know, I should be playing some kind of April Fool's joke, but I don't have one.
Mr. Andy Kinnett. Oh, snap.
Oh, the great
Yeah.
Andy Kinnon is here.
Oh, the mic. He also donated the microphones for Gary's Showstopper
Yes,
show,
he
which
is my hero.
He's a hero and a huge supporter of the show.
I've got one of those great mics, but I need to clip it to my back because I had tape and I sweated through the tape and the cord fell a little bit. So it was a
He
little
was
distracting
working
to
it.
people.
That musical is a beast. It's
All right.
great.
Everybody Plays the Fool is the title of a popular song written by J.R. Bailey, Rudy Clark, and Ken Williams. It was nominated for a Grammy Award in the category Best R&B Song at the 1973 ceremony. The first recording of the song was by the R&B group The Main Ingredient, a group consisting at the time of Cuba Gooding Sr. Cuba Gooding, April 27, 1944 to April 20th, 2017, was an American singer. He was the most successful lead singer of the soul group The Main Ingredient, replacing former lead singer Donald McPherson, who was diagnosed with leukemia in 1971. According to Billboard, as the lead vocalist, he scored 5 top 10 hits, most notably Everybody Plays the Fool, Just Don't Want to Be Lonely and Rolling Down a Mountainside, and also an incredibly good version of Work to Do. They also do Cuba Gooding Jr., Cuba Gooding Sr. His son, by the way, is Cuba Gooding Jr., the actor who played in Jerry Maguire and stuff like that. He became the 1973 album Aphrodisiac featured several songs co-written by Stevie Wonder. Gooding left the main ingredient in either 1977 or 78. He moved from the Bronx to Southern California in the 70s. Gooding and his wife, Shirley Gooding, had 4 children, one of which was Cuba Gooding Jr. He separated from his wife in 1974. In 1995, the Goodings remarried some 21 years after being separated and divorced. In April 20th, 2017, Gooding was found dead in his vehicle while parked on a street in Woodland Hills. An autopsy determined he died of natural causes. Maybe from being in Woodland Hills. I don't know. Could be. So anyway, I'm gonna do this tune now. I love his voice. He's one of my favorite R&B singers. Here we go. Okay, so your heart is broken. You sit around moping, crying and crying. You say you're even thinking about dying. But before you do anything rash, dig this. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. There's no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, it may be factual, may be cruel. I ain't lying. Everybody plays a fool. Falling in love is such an easy thing to do, and there's no guarantee that the one you love is gonna love you. Oh, loving eyes cannot see, a certain person could never be. Love runs deeper than any ocean. You can cloud your mind with emotion. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. There's no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, it may be factual, may be cruel. I wanna tell you, everybody plays the fool. How can you help it when the music starts to play and your ability to reason is swept away? Oh, heaven on earth is all you see. You're out of touch with reality. You run, you cry, but when you do, next time around someone cry for you. Yeah, everybody plays the fool sometime. They use your heart just like a tool. Listen, baby, they never tell you so in school. I wanna say it again now. Everybody plays a fool. Oh, loving eyes they cannot see, a certain person can never be. Love runs deeper than any ocean. You can cloud your mind with emotion. Everybody plays the fool sometime. There's no exception to the rule. Oh, listen to me, baby. Maybe factual, maybe true. Sometimes everybody plays a fool. Listen, baby, everybody plays the fool sometimes. No exception to that rule. I wanna tell you, baby, everybody plays the fool sometimes. Everybody plays the fool.
That was beautiful. Did I say that Dale and Adrian are here? And
You did not.
And Adrian says you're playing some of her favorite songs, and so she must love Fools.
Well,
I said, don't we all?
that's right. Some of you married some.
We all married a few fools. We can all be the fools sometimes. That's the point of the song, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Because we are imperfect beings and we make mistakes.
We are imperfect beings.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to do a song. You know, we have this show, for those of you who don't know, my dear friend Jennifer Lee Warren came the other night and some other friends, but I think Adrian and Dale are coming soon. And
Patty, I think Patty's coming.
Patty is coming. We can't wait to see you guys. But I'm going to do a song from the show. I may have done it before, but the reason I'm doing it again is because it's really, you know, how the play is not autobiographical, but there are elements of my life in it, and one of which is a daughter who was a colicky baby, and
today's
sort of
her
talked
birthday.
and talked from morning, noon, and night. Talked constantly, and so this is a lullaby that I have the character sing to his daughter, which who was similar to the fabulous Savannah.
Yeah.
So, but
And it's her
Savannah
birthday
today.
today.
would when we would drive down to Betty's house, which is about 2.5 to 3 hours away, she would start talking at the beginning of the ride. And by the time 2.5 hours and 3 hours we were already down there, that's when she just would have finished talking. She was talking the entire time.
She was such a magpie. She still is.
She
Cinda
still
and Brian are coming Friday. Yay!
Oh, good.
I'll see you guys
Fantastic.
Friday.
All right, so
Let's do the lullaby for our birthday girl.
here we go. I gotta get
She never wanted to sleep when she was a
Right.
baby.
So let's see. Lullabies were devised to lull, but if you don't want to close your eyes, they're just dull. Sometimes you just have to make yourself known. That's a lesson to take when you're grown. Make a noise, make a big noise. Make sure the world knows you're here. Let your voice sing out, just let it ring out loud and clear. Tell all the girls, tell all the boys, and everyone who's in between. You have burst upon the scene. Make a noise, make a big, big noise. Tell all the girls, tell all the boys, and everyone who's in between. You have burst upon the scene. Make a noise, make a noise, make a big, big noise.
Happy birthday, Savannah. And Patty Silvershire's coming to the show on Friday, too. I'll see all of you guys there. I love
Very
it.
happy about that.
And yeah, Savannah, when she was a baby, she just did not like to sleep. And I would beg Gary to, can you just hold her for like 5 hours so I can sleep?
Well, the only good thing about it was I was scoring TV at the time, and I was up all night scoring, so I was already awake.
But she liked to be carried like a football, like with her head in his hand and kind of wrapped over his arm, like you would carry a football. That was her favorite position.
I never tossed her across the room, though.
We wanted to a few times.
So, all right, let's see how we're doing here. All right, so we're going to do, I think we have 3 more songs, but I'm not sure. So, what if Michael McDonald was born February 12th, 1952, which makes him, about 10 months older than me, is an American musician, singer, songwriter, keyboardist, and record producer known for his distinctive soulful voice. And as a member of the bands the Doobie Brothers and Steely Dan, McDonald wrote and sang several hit singles with the Doobie Brothers, including What a Fool Believes, Minute by Minute, and Taking It to the Streets. McDonald also performed as a prominent backing vocalist on numerous recordings by artists including Steely Dan, Christopher Cross. Let's see, that was on Ride Like the Wind. Such a long way to go. You ever see that Saturday Night Live? Or no, I think it was a SCTV bit where it's like McDonald comes in to sing his part as one of the guys is playing him, and he goes, "What a long way to go," and he's going to leave, and then it comes along, and so he can't leave yet. He has to run back to the mic and sing that one line, and he keeps trying to leave, but there's another time he has to sing it. It's pretty funny. Kenny Loggins co-wrote What a Fool Believes with Doobie Brothers lead singer Michael McDonald. Loggins put his version on his album Night Watch, which was released in July 1978, 5 months before the Doobies recorded it on their Minute by Minute album. The Doobie Brothers took it to number 1 in the U.S. in April 1979. The lyric was a scenario where 2 people meet in a restaurant, 2 people who had a passionate relationship long ago. To the man, the affair was the best thing in his life. To the woman, it was fun, but it was time to move on. Producer Ted Templeton described this as a floppy record and wanted a floppy feel for the percussion, so he played drums alongside drummer Keith Knudsen to get the feeling right. They had been recording the song for 5 or 6 straight days when he made this decision. The Doobie Brothers took on a different sound when they lost lead singer Tom Johnston due to illness in the mid-'70s. Instead of the album rock they were known for, they had more of a soft rock sound with Michael McDonald as the lead singer. He wrote the original version of the song. He presented a fragment of it to Templeton, who encouraged him to continue working on it. Kenny Loggins came in when McDonald got stuck on the bridge of a song. In 1974, McDonald became a member of Steely Dan's touring band, singing lead and backing vocals. McDonald recorded the song Eyes of a Child for the South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut movie, which is a comedic ballad written by Trey Parker. So here we go. I haven't done this in a while, so we'll see if I get through it.
Suzanne Stewart's always here. She doesn't always chime in, but I know she's here. So I just want to send some love out there. Let's do it.
By the way, I'm doing. I'm in the LA Breakfast Club. I may have mentioned a week from tomorrow. Dr. Demento is going to be the speaker at the LA Breakfast Club, so that should be great. Here we go.
He came from somewhere back in a long ago. The sentimental fool don't see, trying hard to recreate what had yet to be created. Once in her life, she musters a smile for his nostalgic tale. Never coming near what he wanted to say, only to realize it never really was. She had a place in his life. He never made her think twice. As he rises to her apology, anybody else would surely know he's watching her go. What a fool believes. He sees no wise man has the power to reason away what seems to be is always better than nothing, nothing at all. a place in her life. Someday, somewhere, she will return. She had a place in his life. She never made her think twice. As he rises to her apology, anybody else would surely know he's watching her go. But what a fool believes. He sees no wise man has the power to reason away what seems to be. No wise man has the power, nothing at all. Oh, let trouble come, love will go. Oh, mama, wise man has the power to reason away. The little love can come, love can go. To reason away. But if love can come, love can go. Oh, it's always better than nothing. Nothing at all. Little love can come, love can go. Oh, mama, it's always better than nothing. And nothing at all. You love, yeah.
Boy, that's a riff from the 80s.
Yeah.
A million songs
There's
with
a
that
million
riff.
songs in that. And Michael McDonald sang on a million
A lot.
songs. Yeah, so, but anyway, that was a lot of fun. I love that one. That's fun.
All right, so now we are the theme is Fools and April Fools, so I'm going to do a song called "The April Fools."
The April Fools, okay.
It's by Burt Bacharach and Hal David. It was from a movie from a 1969 American romantic comedy directed by Stuart Rosenberg and starring Jack Lemmon and Catherine Deneuve. The film was produced through Lemmon's independent film production company, Ja Lem Productions. Wall Street broker, this is the story of the movie. Wall Street broker Howard Brubaker is married to Phyllis, who does not love him. Catherine is the stunning French wife of an equally uncaring husband, Howard's philandering boss, Ted Gunther. The evening of the day, Ted promotes Howard. Howard attends Ted's house party, where Ted urges him to pick up an available woman there and proceeds to show him how. Howard reluctantly tries it on Catherine, who instantly accepts. The two leave the party and go out for a little adventure on the town. Ted is oblivious as he is concentrating on other women at the party. The two find their marriages are loveless as they discover more about each other that night and decide to run away together the next evening. However, Ted does not really realize that the other man is Howard, and until Howard and Catherine are about to board the plane to Paris. The female lead was originally going to be played by Shirley MacLaine, but she was not available due to commitments on Sweet Charity and campaigning for Robert F. Kennedy. Catherine Deneuve was cast instead. The song was written by Burt Bacharach and Hal David. Burt was born in Kansas City, Missouri in 1928. He was an American songwriter and pianist from the late 1950s. He wrote dozens of hit popular songs, mostly in collaboration with lyricist Hal David. Bacharach studied under Darius Milhaud, a French polytonality composer, and Henry Cowell. In the 1950s, he wrote arrangements for Steve Lawrence and Vic Damone, and later toured with Marlene Dietrich. In the late 1950s, in the famous Brill Building, he began his long association with Hal David, which would produce many hits, especially for singer Dionne Warwick, including Walk On By, I Say a Little Prayer, and Do You Know the Way to San Jose. He and David created the musical Promises, Promises in 1968 and did the score for the film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, which won the Academy Award, as did the song Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. He later co-wrote with Carol Bayer Sager and the Oscar-winning Arthur's theme, The Best That You Could Do, for the comedy movie Arthur, and he wrote That's What Friends Are For. A lot more than that, too, but those are some of his
There's so many.
highlights.
Tom
highlights.
Tom Bichelle is here.
Oh, hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Bishel.
Bishel.
I think it's Bishel,
We're so
but he
happy
can
you're
tell us.
here.
So yeah, well, we'll see you. I assume I will see you at the Breakfast Club tomorrow, Tom. That's where I last saw Mr. Bichelle. Is it Bichelle or Bishel? You'll have to let us know if it's on the first or the second syllable. I've just seen it written. I don't remember you saying it. But you probably did, and I just don't remember because my memory is always flawed. My wife forgets. I forget my wife's name sometimes. What is your name?
I don't know, but when we're in an argument, you remember everything perfectly.
No, it's just names. It's just names that go out of my head. My aunt, I had a great aunt named Lois, and my stepdad, and she was getting up there in age, and my stepdad, we'd be at dinner, and she would try to say, his name was Jim, my stepdad, and she started calling him everybody else in name, and she couldn't remember what his name was. She goes, "What, Dan, Joe, what's your name?" And Jim, my stepdad, goes, "I'm not going to tell you." So that's probably what you'll do when I forget your name. But anyway, so this is called the April Fools from that movie, and here it is.
In an April dream, once you came to me. When you smiled, I looked into your eyes, and I knew I'd be loving you. And then you touched my hand, and I learned April dreams can come true. Are we just April fools who can't see all the danger around us? And if we're just April fools, I don't care. True love has found us now. Little did we know where the road would lead. Here we are, a million miles away from the past, traveling so fast now. There's no turning back if our sweet April dream doesn't last. Are we just April fools who can't see all the danger around us? If we're just April fools, I don't care. We'll find our way somehow. Are we just April fools who can't see all the beauty around us? And we're just April fools, I don't care. We'll find our way somehow. No need to be afraid. True
That's beautiful. I don't think I've ever heard that before. George Bennell is here. Hello,
George,
my love.
Georgie.
We love George and his wife, Claire.
Georgie. I love when Claire calls him Georgie.
Georgie.
My favorite. All right, we are coming up to last
This is our
song
last
of our
song.
Fool thing.
Our full thing. This is
did
Savannah's birthday
now,
today.
did anybody? Is anybody going to plan any April Fool's jokes on anyone?
I don't know. Is anybody planning? My girls used to always do April Fool's jokes, like put the saran wrap on the toilets. But the only one that ever walked into any of them was me, so I never thought they were very funny. But our daughter Fiona was born on April Fool's Day.
That's right.
She's the queen of all queens. And today is Savannah's birthday, so we're wishing her a happy 29th birthday, honey. We love you so much.
Luckily, Fiona has a very good sense of humor. So
Yeah, Fiona is
helps.
one of the funniest people I know. And I hope you had a chance to sing along and let the love in. And, I hope that surrounds you. And in times like these, we all have to stick together and we have to grow more love. So remember, if you don't know what to do, don't do anything, but remember to be kind. There are differences, but we can all still be kind and respectful. And I love you. And if nobody's told you that today, let me be the first. I love you and you matter.
Suggestions for jokes. Oh, Patty's talking about suggestions for jokes. Thank you, honey. You mattered more than anything in the world, and I so appreciate my fabulous and skilled and brilliant wife, Danelle Stockdale, and thank all of you for showing up today. I really appreciate it. We will not be doing a show next week because Danny is going out of town, and so I don't like doing the show alone. So we'll do it the week after. We'll be here. My show is this Friday and the next 4 Fridays after that. This is what it's called. The tickets are available at showstopper.ludus.com, Ludus. And if you want to see a cool video, you can go to the Indiegogo site. We value you very much. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you soon. Lulu Kennedy Carnes, who is known professionally as Lulu, is a Scottish singer, actress, television personality. She had a major chart hit with To Sir With Love, where she also made her acting debut. And she did the title song to the James Bond film The Man with the Golden Gun. Also widely known, she was also widely known for her Eurovision Song Contest winning entry called Boom Bang a Bang. There you go. In the late 60s, Lulu had several television series of her own. The 1972 series was billed as It's Lulu, not to mention Dudley Moore, with Dudley Moore and his trio appearing in each of the 13 shows. The Jimi Hendrix Experience, after playing about 2 minutes of Hey Joe, Hendrix stopped and announced, "We'd like to stop playing this rubbish and dedicate a song to Cream, regardless of what kind of group they may be in. Dedicate to Eric Clapton, Ginger Baker, and Jack Bruce." Hendrix and his band broke into Sunshine of Your Love. The studio director signaled for Hendrix to stop. Hendrix was told he would never work at the BBC again, but was unrepentant. He told his girlfriend, Kathy Etchingham, "I'm not going to sing with Lulu. I'd look ridiculous." So I guess he didn't want to sing with Lulu. Lulu would later opine of Atlantic record honchos Jerry Wexler, Tom Dowd, and Arif Mardin, "I don't think they knew what to do with me, and the only big hit I got off the album was a song that I brought in with me," referring to Oh Me Oh My, which had been written by Jim Doris, who, as Jimmy Doris, had been the vocalist guitarist for the Stoics, a band which formed in Lulu's native Glasgow in the late 1960s. I guess the Stoics were a band that never complained. Reportedly, Doris subsequently went into A&R work before being sidelined by a mental instability, which may have been a factor in his being killed by being run over by a bus in London in the late 1980s or early 1990s. But thankfully, Lulu is still alive. So here we go. Thank you so much, everybody.
To make you laugh, I'd play the fool for you. Although the people turn and stare, I'd give my everything to keep you, girl. Oh, it breaks my heart when you're not there. I'd stage a ballet on a tabletop command performance finger size. Though I ain't got no tune, my show won't flop, 'cause I'll find the music in your eyes. Oh me, oh my, I'm a fool for you, baby. Oh me, oh my, well I'm crazy, said I'm crazy. Oh me, oh my, I'm a fool for you, baby. Just let your love light shine on me. We'll blow a genie from a tabletop. We'll take a magic carpet ride. We'll tell our smoky friend, now don't forget, you must keep us side by side. Oh me, oh my, I'm a fool for you, baby. Oh me, oh my, well I'm crazy, yes I'm crazy, crazy. Oh me, oh my, I'm a fool for you, baby. Just let your love light shine on me. I'm a fool for you, baby. Oh me, oh my, well I'm crazy, yes I'm crazy, crazy. Oh me, oh my, I'm a fool for you, baby. Just let your love light shine on me. Listen to me, baby. Oh me, oh my, I'm a fool for you, baby. Oh me, oh my, well I'm crazy. I'm a fool for you, baby. Just let your love light shine on me. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you next in 2 weeks. Thank you. Have a great April Fools.